Now, ito na po yung mahirap. Kasi ang lagi nating nami-meet guys, isang department lang, no? Though alam natin na may pasahan. Pero sa mga problem, nakastick lang tayo sa current period. 'Di ba sa isang department lang tayo tumitingin. Now what if multi-stage yung production na? Multi-stage na, multi-department na, 'di ba? It refers to a manufacturing system, 'di ba? Where products pass through several several at sequential departments, each adding value before the final product is completed. Nag-add sila ng value sa each department na yun before the final product is completed. For example, may mixing, may molding, may finishing, may packaging, may nagmi-mix, may nagmo-mold, may nagfi-finish, may nagpapack. Diba? Each stage performs a specific task and it earns its own cost. Di ba? Pare-parehas. Di ba? Sa bawat department na yun, may kanya-kanya silang task at may kanya-kanyang cost. May kanya-kanyang materials, may labor and overhead. Costs are accumulated, di ba? And transferred from one department to the next until the product is finished. May accumulated cost. Yung accumulated cost na yun or transferred in cost, mapapasa from one department to the next. Yung nagastos ko, sa department na to, ipapasa ko sa iyo. Ang tawag doon, transferred in cost or previous department cost. How it works in process costing, di ba? Departmental cost accumulation. Each department tracks its own direct materials, conversion cost, and transferred in cost. Costs are assigned to units based on EUP. No? Tapos mayroon tayong transferred in cost or previous department cost. When units move from one department to the next, their accumulated costs are transferred in. No, from the word itself, na-accumulate yung cost, kaya matra-transferred. These costs become part of the receiving department's total cost pool. Take note of this. Yung mga cost na yan, it became now part of the receiving department's total cost pool. So kung kanina, direct materials lang at conversion cost, ngayon, may transferred in cost na. No? So relax lang guys, no? Relax lang. Relax lang, okay? Relax lang kapag uusapan natin ito. Okay? So, paano po ito? Ito guys, no, based lang to sa illustration ko. For illustration purposes lang po ito. I'm not saying na this is 100% accurate. Para again, ma-visualize mo. 'Di ba? Ma-visualize mo siya, ma-understand mo for na hindi lang talaga siya mag-work. Na para mag-work din pala sa'yo, rather. No? For example, si previous department, di ba, sabi ko nga, may completed. Yung completed, it's either mapunta sa finished goods or matransfer, di ba, nabanggit ko na yun kanina, yung transferred out. Now, this time, matatransfer na siya. Di ba? Kanino matatransfer? Sa next department. Kaya may matatanggap siya, no? At may masisi. No? Now, yung nasimulan niya, di ba? For example, no? Ito lagi ko na lang tong iisip. No? Parang, let's just say, pancake. Pancake, no? Pancake. Yung pancake, no? Yan po yung magandang example kasi dito. Now, isipin mo na lang na mayroong department 1. Tapos, department 2. Now, si department 1, ang sa kanya, yung arena ba yon? Yung may arena? Di ba, dun sa pancake na binibili, for example, may arena doon, no? Na parang may mixture. Say, yung mixture sa kanya. Sa kanya na lang yung mixture. Diba? Yung gagamitin mo. Si Department 2, may i-add siyang direct materials and may i-add din siyang conversion cost. No? Anong direct materials niya para maging pancake? Pwedeng maging itlog. Itlog. Di ba? Tapos yung tubig. Di ba? Water. Water. No? Anong conversion cost niya? Pwede siya yung magluluto. Kailangan niya ng gas. 'Di ba? Kailangan niya ng equipments, 'di ba? Kailangan niya ng pan, 'di ba? Yung lutuan, no? O, syempre, sinasabi lang dito, guys, sige, luto na lang, luto. Gas, luto. O, para hindi kasi magkasya eh. 'Di ba? Ang sabi lang dito, 'di ba? Yung Department 1, yung mixture, ipapasa niya yon kay Department 2. As far as Department 1 is concerned, Yung mixture na pinasa niya kay Department 2, 100% complete na. No? From the perspective nung receiving department, yung transferred in work is 100%. No? Siyempre, pinasa sa akin yan, ang assumption ko, kumpleto na yan. Yung mixture na yun na gagamitin ko sa paggawa ng pancake, kumpleto na yun. Walang labis, walang kulang. Para magawa ko na yung sarili kong department or sarili kong ambag. Yung maglagay ng itlog, maglagay ng tubig. No additional transfer effort is needed in the current department. No, ano pong ibig sabihin yun? Wala ka nang gagalawin sa mixture ni Department 1. But other effort, sabi ko nga, still needs to be done. Anong sasabihin mo? Other efforts pa, may further processing cost pa siya. May itlog, may tubig, may gas, magluluto. No? The current department doesn't add to transferred in work. Ano pong ibig sabihin nun? Hindi siya mag-add dun sa mixture. Hindi niya gagalawin yan. Anong i-add niya? Sarili niyang material, sarili niyang labor, sarili niyang overhead. Hanggang sa maging finished goods. No? So, yun po yung big picture. No? Medyo nakakatawa lang yung pancake. No? Pero, that's the easiest way para ma-visualize mo. Again, para ma-visualize mo lang. No? Para ma-visualize mo lang, no? Para maging relatable sa no? Kasi baka, 'di ba? Pero tuloy natin tong pancake mamaya. Basta may pahapyaw na. Okay? Sana pala pancake na lang yung nilagay ko dito. Pero para maano, para ma-visualize mo lang, no? So, ito, comprehensive problem na, no? Relax lang guys, no? Relax. XYZ company produces a product that passes through stages, no? Dalawang stage na ngayon. Multi-department na, multi-stage production na. Parts and assembly. Diba? The company provided the following details. May beginning WIP siya. Diba? 90% complete. 100,000. Diba? So isipin mo na si parts, siya si first department. Si assembly, siya yung second department. No? Okay. Di ba may binigay na beginning with December times. December, those units. 90% complete. Kaya yung natanggap na ni assembly yan, 90% complete na siya. No? Pero remember, yung completion na yan as to conversion. No? Ang completion na binabanggit sa simula, conversion cost. No? 90% complete siya as to conversion cost. Kaya tatrabahuin mo 10% as to what? As to conversion cost. No? Take note, sa transferred in tsaka sa direct materials, ina-assume na natin tapos na yan. No? Pero wait lang. No? Tignan lang natin yung treatment sa direct materials. Pero ang assumption mo, yung transferred in work, tapos. Okay? Wait lang. Tignan natin at basahin natin. Lost units o may loss. May work in process, December 31, 10% to complete. Ibig sabihin, 90% niyang nakumpleto. During December, inom muna ako, no? So, mahirap-hirap to, guys. No? During December, Assembly Department received 750,000. No, okay na, yun na. Umusad na. 'Di ba? Si Parts nagbigay ng mixture para dun sa pancake. Ilan yung natanggap na assembly? 750,000 units. From where? From Parts Department. 'Di ba? From Parts Department. All materials are added at the start, at the beginning of the process. All materials are added at the beginning of the process. Units in the assembly department are inspected when they are 80% completed. 'Di ba? May inspection point, 80%, materials added, tapos may multi-stage pa. So ito na po yung final boss. No, sa dinami-dami nating pinag-usapang problem, no, ito na dapat yung final boss. It has been the experience of the company that 1% of the units received were lost during the process. The company uses the FIFO method. Yun yung masakit. No, FIFO method pa yung sinabi. No? Anong sabi sa FIFO, i-consider natin yung beginning. No? Kaya nga po comprehensive na siya kasi lahat na nandito. Okay? Now, ituloy natin. Di ba? Related data for the month of December follows. This time, hindi lang po materials and conversion cost. This time, may transferred in cost na. No? Bakit po? Kasi multi-stage production na siya. Parts and assembly na. Ano po yung transferred in cost? Yan yung previous department cost na natanggap ni assembly department kay parts department. Okay? Kaya may transferred inputs. No? Stick lang tayo, no? Stick lang tayo sa step by step. What is the total cost transferred to finished goods, no? So finished goods na po tayo ngayon. Hindi na transferred out cost. Bakit? Kasi patapos na. End game mo na. End game mo na si assembly department. What is the total cost of the ending WIP? And what is the total period cost for assembly department? So focus lang tayo kay assembly department, yung final stage. No? Okay, step 1, understand the problem and lay out the key account. FIFO tayo, 100,000 binigay. 90% done as to conversion cost, no? Okay, units received, 750,000. 'Di ba? Paano po nakuha yung units received, 'di ba? Si assembly nagbigay or si parts nagbigay kay assembly ng 750. Di pwede nating sabihin units received yun. 'Di ba? Units received and started by assembly department. Now, yung spoiled units, 10,000 daw. Pero sabi, 1% ng units were lost during the process. And nasa experience yun ng company. Usual, normal, typical. No? 1%. No units received na 750 times 1%, that's 7,500. Hindi yung normal, yung hindi normal, yun yung different. No? So pwede na nating palagay. Pero this time, may inspection. Inspection siya or hindi mo muna pala natin yan titignan. Ending WIP, yung 65,000 ending WIP. Diba? Basta remember sa normal tsaka abnormal, may inspection point tayo, discrete. Okay? Ending WIP, 65,000, 10% to complete. Ibig sabihin, 90% complete. No? Tapos hindi binigay yung units transferred out or units completed. Pero, di ba, hindi binigay. Pansin mo dun sa problem, wala to. Kulang. Diba? Anong gagawin mo dyan? Mag-work back ka. Now, alam na natin na yung 100 tsaka 750, diba? Yan yung units to account mo. Yung 100 plus 750,000, yun yung units to be accounted, 850,000. Kaya dapat yung units accounted for mo, 850,000 dapat din. Diba? So, i-work back mo lang. Diba? I-work back mo lang para makuha yung nasa taas. Okay? So, ilan yan? Ang total, 775,000 transferred out to finished goods. Okay? Okay na. Pero this time, may inspection siya. Yung direct materials. Bakit po 100% yan, sir? Remember. Sorry, nabubulol na. Mahirap na eh. All materials are added. Added at what? At the beginning of the process. Pero nag-inspect ka lang when they are 80% complete. Nalagay mo na yung materials. Nalagay mo na sa simula, na-inspect mo lang sa 80% stage of completion. Wala ka ng choice. Nandun na yung materials bago mo pa man ma-inspect na may spoilage. Hence, accounted for at 100%. Pero iba sa conversion cost. Di ba? Conversion cost, inspection point. Di ba? Kailan ka nag-inspect? 80%. Imo-multiply mo sa lost units. Kaya 7,500, 80% lang dyan yung normal as to conversion cost. Sa abnormal naman, 2,500, 80% lang dyan as to conversion cost. No? So, yan na yon. Yan na yung big picture, di ba? At plus, yung materials are added at the beginning of the process. No? So, yung dumating sa yung beginning with, may materials na yan nung dumating sa iyo. Since all materials are added at the beginning, kanino ba nanggaling ang beginning with? Ang assumption, nanggaling muna yan sa last department. No? And na-add na yan. May materials na diyang na-add last period. Wala ka nang gagawin. Pero may gagawin ka, no? Dun sa units started and completed since sinimulan mo yan. Again, pag sinimulan, it's either matatapos or hindi matatapos. Sa units started and completed mo, may materials to. No? At dun sa ending work in progress mo, may materials din doon. Again, yung units started, di ba? Kailan ka nag-add ng materials nung nagsimula ka sa unit started, 'di ba? Yung unit started could either be completed or hindi completed, no? Regardless, nung nagsimula ka, naglagay ka na ng materials at the beginning of the process. Hence, yung completed units mo, tapos yung ending with 100% as to direct materials. Okay? Now, determine the equivalent units of production. Now, this time, hihimayin na natin yung transfer fee. Kasi may bago na eh. May assembly department ka na. Ito, gets mo to. Ito yung lagi nating nagigets. Pero sir, bago na po. Oh. Yung pag-compute ka ng equivalent units of production, bago na, may transferred in na. Sir, paano po? Ito. Okay, himayin natin yung multi-stage production sa FIFO method. Equivalent units represent the work done during the current period. Balikan natin yung pancake. Balikan natin yung pancake para maging para huminahon, di ba? Pancake lang. Relax. Si Department 1, Department 2. Let's say, iniba ko lang yung department pero parts and assembly pa rin. Di ba si Department 1 yung mixture sa kanya? Sa kanya yung mix, di ba? Yung mixture yung arena. Si Department 2 mag-aambag siya ng direct materials at conversion. No? Anong iambag niya? Itlog. Tsaka tubig. Or water. Sige na lang, water. Tapos ito, gas. Tapos siya yung magluluto. Di ba? For example, bakit zero yung beginning work in progress? No? Di ba? Simulan natin. Di ba? Yung mixture, as far as Department 1 is concerned, yung mixture na yan, no? Yung mixture na yan, 100% complete na. As far as Department 1 is concerned, tapos niya na yung sa kanya. Tapos niya na yung ambag niya, may ambag na siya. Di ba? Kaya sa pagdating niya kay Department 2, di ba? Pagdating niya kay Department 2, wala lang gagawin. As to, ba? Teka lang. Wala na pong gagawin with regards to direct materials or beginning work in process. Si si Department 2. Again, equivalent units po yung pinag-uusapan natin. Equivalent unit of production. Work done. During what? During when? During the current period. No? Kung yung mixture mo, di ba? Completed na yun nung beginning, nung nasa Department 1 pa lang tayo. As far as Department 1 is concerned, yung beginning work in progress mo, tapos na yan. Eh bakit sir, my unit started and completed? Di ba? Again, yung mixture mo, kakailanganin mo yan para makakumpleto ng pancake. Di ba? Pancake equals pancake. Equals na lang natin. Di ba? Okay, tapos na ni Department 1. Nabigay niya na. Pero syempre, mag-a-add ka pa. Yun yung magiging process ni Department 2. 'Di ba? Nag-add siya ng itlog, ng tubig, ng gas at nagluto para maging pancake. 'Di ba? May natanggap si Department 2 kanina na 750,000 units. No, meron tayong natanggap na 750,000 units kanina from parts department papunta kay assembly department. Now, yung 750,000 na yon as far, 'di ba? May 750,000 kanina guys, no, balikan ko lang. No, as far ito 750. As far as Department 1 is concerned, yung binigay niya sa'yo, tapos na yan. It's up to you. Anong gagawin mo dyan? Di ba? Kaya yung units started mo yan, yung sinimulan mo, dyan yung natanggap mo lang. Pero, babalik ulit tayo dun sa concept na may sinimulan ka at may natapos ka. Natapos yan as far as Department 2 is concerned. Di ba? Natapos niya, nakagawa siya ng maraming pancake. Pero ang nagawa niya lang 675. No? 'Di ba? Pag may nasimulan ka, may hindi ka natapos. May ending with. Pero sir, bakit 65,000 pa rin? 'Di ba? As far as Department 1 is concerned, tapos niya na yung mixture niya. Si Department 2 yung pinag-uusapan natin dito. No, as far as Department 1 is concerned, nabigay niya na yung mixture. Si Department 2 na lang yung tratrabaho. Kaya my unit started and completed 100% as to transferred in. Because wag nyo munang tignan to. Wag nyo munang tignan yan, guys. Focus muna tayo sa transferred in. Kasi 100% nabigay niya na eh. Di ba? Nabigay niya na yung ambag niya eh. Tapos dun sa ending whip din, kahit hindi pa tapos yan. Bakit? Di ba? May nakumpleto at hindi nakumpleto si Department 2. May nakumpleto siya, pero yung ambag dun ni Department 1, 100% na kasi nabigay niya na yung mixture. Di ba? Parang ang sinasabi lang nito, may naging pancake, tapos may hindi naging pancake. May natapos, may hindi natapos. Ito natapos. Di ba? Naging pancake. Paano sir pag hindi natapos? Di ba? Yun yung mapupunta sa ending work in progress, di ba? Hindi natapos, no? Mapupunta yun sa ending work in progress. Pero, as far as Department 1 is concerned, di ba? tapos niya na yun. Tapos niya na yung part niya. Nabigay niya na yung mixture. May mixture na yun. Ikaw na lang yung ikaw, si Department 2 na lang yung hinihintay. Baka di niya pa nalagyan ng itlog. Di niya pa nalagyan ng tubig. Wala pang gas. Wala pang hindi niya pa naluluto. But as far as Department 1 is concerned, as to ending work in progress mo, nabigay niya na yung mixture. May mixture na yan. Ikaw na lang hinihintay. Now sir, bakit naman po may normal tsaka abnormal? Bakit naman po in-account natin at 100% both? 'Di ba? Eh 'di ba nga, 'di ba? Kailan ka nag-inspect? At 80% stage of completion. Kailan ka nag-inspect sa completion ni saan? Sa second department, kay department 2. 'Di ba? Eh nabigay na sa'yo ni Department 1 yung mixture. Kailan ka lang nag-inspect? At 80% stage of completion. Ni kanino? Ni Department 2. 'Di ba? Eh nabigay na, eh wala na. 'Di ba? Resources were already consumed. 'Di ba? May work done na diyan. Nabigay na 'yan. At 80% stage of completion nga lang. 'Di ba? So kailangan mo siyang i-account at 100%. Parang ito, 'di ba? May nabasa ako sa foreign book. Ito ang sabi niya. Ito ang sabi niya kasi it makes sense nga eh, 'di ba? Na parang yung transferred in cost daw are treated as if they are a separate type of direct materials. Ang assumption mo diyan as if separate direct materials sila added when at the beginning of the process. Added at the beginning of the process. That is the transferred in costs are always 100% completed or complete at the beginning of the process in the new department. So pagdating nila, 100% complete yan at the beginning of the process sa new department. No, sabi po ni Holmgren no sa cost accounting nila. No? It makes sense nga naman. 'Di ba? Tignan nyo, nagkataon lang na yung direct materials tsaka yung transferred in cost parehas. 'Di ba? Kasi yung direct materials, sabi dun sa problem, added at the beginning of the process. No? Naalala nyo, yung direct materials at start of the process, ina-add yan. Eh nagkataon, di ba? Nagkataon lang na parehas silang as the start of the process. And it makes sense din kasi separate type of direct materials added at the beginning of the process. Parang ganun din sa normal spoilage. Di ba? Na-add mo na siya. Nag-inspect ka lang at 80%. Wala na. 100% accounted na yan. No, so parang direct materials nga added at the beginning of the process. Ang transfer cost. So yun na lang yung isipin. Okay, para hindi ka. Pero dito, may illustration naman, pero ganyan ko siya isipin. Pero mas better talaga yung pancake kanina para makarelate ka. Okay? No? So balikan natin. Gets mo na yun. Di ba? Gets mo na yan. Yung beginning whip. Okay ka na dyan. Now this time, kay assembly department naman tayo. This time, mag-focus naman tayo sa direct materials niya at conversion cost. Ito na yung usual. Ito lang yung usual. Direct materials added at the start. Di ba? Sabi dun sa problem, added at the start, kaya wala ka nang gagawin. Pero ito, sabi niya, di ba? 90% complete as to conversion cost naman yung conversion cost. Kaya 10% na lang yung gagawin mo. Pero this time, may natanggap kang at may nakumpleto. Di ba? May nakumpleto ka na na-transfer sa finished goods. But you need to consider na may work done nung last period na 100K. Di ba? Kaya 675 lang. Remember, nasa FIFO tayo kaya kinukonsider natin yung last period. O, ganun din sa normal tsaka abnormal spoilage as to direct materials and conversion cost. Focus na tayo guys dito, no? No? Ganun na po ulit. Yung na-discuss ko kanina kasi na-place yung materials bago pa man ma-inspect. Kaya accounted yan 100%. Diba? Tapos sa conversion cost naman, spoiled units multiplied by 80%. Remember, materials are added at the start of the process, hence, na placement first bago inspection, kaya 100%. Pero sa conversion cost, lost units multiply by percentage of inspection or 80%. Kaya 7.5 times 80%, 6 million. 2.5 plus 80%, 2,000. Okay? And lastly, yung ending WIP. Diba? Kaya nga sabi ko, yung transferred in cost, sabi nga ni Horngren, foreign author, yung transferred in cost daw as if treated as they are direct materials added at the beginning of the process. Oh, 'di ba? Hawig na hawig nga kasi nagkataon lang na yung direct materials added din at the start of the process. No? Kaya yung ending WIP mo, na-add mo na, may materials na dyan. Tapos yung sa conversion cost mo, 90% lang yung natapos. Okay, so all in all, ang EUP mo 750, 750, 751 per 100. Step 2, done. No, step 3, 'di ba? We should know yung current period cost. 'Di ba? Yung total cost natin. 'Di ba? FIFO tayo, guys. Kaya pag total cost natin, yung cost added lang. 'Di ba? Pero this time, may EUP na rin si transferred in. 'Di ba? Tatlo na ngayon yung ginagawa natin. Hindi na lang direct materials and conversion cost. May equivalent units of production na rin si transferred in. Kasi may ginawa ka nga sa natanggap. Okay? Kaya ang total cost to be accounted mo, 3018. Ang cost per EUP mo, di ba? Numerator to, denominator yan, 1.2, 1.1, 1.1. No? This time, yung transferred out cost na. Last period, di ba? May last period ka, di ba? 165,750. Tapos may kinumpleto ka this period na 10,000 as far as conversion cost is concerned, 1.5. Tapos may na-start and may nakumpleto ka ulit this period. Itong 675, di ba? Times 3.8. Bakit 3.8, sir? Pinag-add ko na lang. 1.2, 1.1, 1.5. That's 3.8. Now, this time, ito na. No? Okay ka na sa transferred in. Now, pero this time, merong share na yung normal spoilage. Diba? Meron na pong share yung normal spoilage or nasa schedule 1 natin or schedule. Now, paano ba yan? Diba? Remember, diba? Remember, good units. Ano na nga po ulit yung good units, diba? Kanina, diba? Anong sabi natin kanina? Units in the assembly department are inspected when they are 80% complete. No? 90% complete nang dumating. 90% complete na yung dumating as far as conversion cost. Yung beginning work in progress. Di ba? Hence, na-inspect na yan last period. Na-inspect na yan nung last department. Ibig sabihin, may na-allocate ng normal spoilage dyan. No? So, saan ka na lang mag-allocate? Yung good units or good units that pass the inspection point. Ano yun? Di ba? Yung completed units mo. Di ba? Anong sabi ko ulit? All completed units are good units kasi tapos na sila. And nag-inspect ka at 80% na. Hence, more than 80% na sila kasi completed na sila. Pero this time, may allocation ka na sa ending work in progress mo. Biga, 90% to complete na lang yan. Ibig sabihin, 90% complete. Diba? Ibig sabihin, they already passed the inspection point. Na-inspect mo na sila. 80% ka nag-i-inspect. 90% na to. Sakto. Diba? Sakto, lumagpas na. Yung beginning WIP mo, 80%, 90% complete, na-inspect mo na at 80%. Hence, it already inspected last month. At cost yung normal spoilage mo is already included as far as the previous period is concerned. No? Hence, this current period, wala ka nang ibibigay sa beginning WIP. Pero yung ending WIP mo, di ba? 90% complete na siya. Nag-inspect ka at what percent? 80%. Di ba? Hence, yung ending WIP na yan, already passed the inspection point. Hence, good units na sila. No? Again, pag good units yan, may cost, i-allocate mo yung cost ng normal spoilage between good units that pass the inspection point. That's unit started and completed and ending with. Excuse. So itong normal spoilage kanina, di ba, i-allocate mo na siya dito sa started and completed tsaka sa ending WIP. Wala ka nang i-allocate sa beginning WIP ha, kasi nag-pass na yan sa inspection point as far as the previous period is concerned. So simulan na natin. Paano ang pag-allocate dyan? Di ba? Sir, paano po nakuha muna yung cost ng normal spoilage? Di ba 7.5 multiply sa 1.2. 7.5 multiply sa 1.1. 6,000 multiply sa 1.5. No? Okay, gets. Ano po yung ratio ng transferred out? Ito guys, i-allocate natin ha. Ratio, 675 plus 65. 675 plus 65, 740. Kaya ang denominator mo, 740,000. Now, ilan lang dyan yung share ng transferred out? Siyempre, sa 675 lang. Diba? Kaya 9,000 times 675 over 740. That's 8,209. Eh yung remaining, mapupunta, di ba, 9,000 minus 8,209, 791. Yun yung mapupunta sa ending rate. No? Ganun din po yung gagawin sa direct materials at conversion cost. 675, tsaka 65, di ba? That's 740. Eh pero ang transferred out lang, 675 lang. Kaya 7,525. Now, ibawas mo yung remaining sa ending WIP. Sa conversion cost, ganun din. Di ba? 6,000 times 1.5. Pero this time, 675 plus 585, 500. Kaya ang denominator mo, 733, 500. Pero i-allocate mo muna siya sa transferred out. 675 over 73 times 9,000. Diba? Times, multiplied mo yan sa 9,000 times 8282. Okay? Yung remaining, 7. Kaya ito po yung allocation nila. Ang ma-allocate sa transferred out, 24,016. Ang ma-allocate sa ending with 2,330. 2,230. Okay? Kaya nga sabi ko nga po, comprehensive problem. Nandito na lahat. Okay, so may share na. Nagets mo na yon, di ba? May share nung normal spoilage, Schedule A kanina, 24,016. Kaya kumpleto na yung total cost transferred out, 2,769, 766. Now, dun naman sa ending WIP, di ba? Ending WIP, iba naman. 65,000 times 1.2. 65,000 times 1.1. Tapos, 58,500 plus 1.1. Tapos, since yung ending WIP, good units na yan, 90% complete, nag-inspect ka lang 80%, it already passed the inspection point. Hence, pwede na siyang mag-absorb ng normal spoilage. Diba? So, yung Schedule A kanina, 2,230. Kaya ang cost ng ending WIP natin, 239,408. And lastly, yung abnormal spoilage na period cost. No? So, 2,500, multiply mo sa 1.2, 2,500, 1.1, 2,000, 1. Okay? Kaya kung titignan mo yan, di ba? Ilan ba yung total cost to be accounted natin? Di ba? 3,018. Di ba? Ipag-add mo yung kanina, ilan yung total cost transferred out natin? Di ba? 2,769, 766. Di ba? Tapos yung cost of ending WIP, 239,484. Now, ipag-add mo lahat yan. 8,750 plus 2,769, 766 plus 239,484, 3,018,000. No? 3,018,000 yung total cost accounted. Okay? Para maging kampante ka lang na tama. Or kahit papano may trial balance ka. Okay? O anong sagot? Letter dog, di ba? Letter apple and letter boy. Okay, last Yuri question. Which of the following statements is false? The method of neglect handles spoilage that is continuous and not. Tama po. Di ba? Di ba continuous tayo, pero you have to know kung normal ba yan. Kung normal, 0% neglect. Pag abnormal, 100%. The cause of normal discrete losses is absorbed by all units that pass the inspection point. Correct. Normal at discrete. Di ba? Normal spoilage yan at may inspection point. Di ba? Absorbed by all units that pass the inspection point. The cause of abnormal continuous losses is accounted for separately and written off as a loss on an equivalent unit basis. Correct. Yan po yung ginawa natin kanina sa abnormal spoilage. Di ba? Minimultiply natin sa EUP. Tapos, yun yung magiging loss, magiging period cost, written off as a loss yun. Na the weighted average method is more accurate than FIFO method as it commingles to cost of two periods. That's false. No? When it comes to precision sa accuracy, mas preferred ng some accountants siguro ang FIFO. Kasi, syempre, kinukonsider mo lang dun yung work done ng current period. Pero sa weighted average, kinukumingle niya, di ba? Kinukumingle niya yung cost ng dalawang periods. Eh, somehow, hindi siya accurate. No? Hindi siya precise. Kaya ang false method, no? Average method tends to overstate. Bakit? 'Di ba? Kasi in-overstate niya yung equivalent unit of production, 'di ba? Kasi kahit nga beginning work in progress 'yan, ina-assume mo na sa'yo lahat 'yun. Pero sa FIFO kanina, 'di ba? Kino-consider natin yung percentage of work done last period. Okay? So ang sagot po, letter. No? Okay, guys, no? So, dyan po tayo nagtatapos, no? So, mahaba. Mahaba po ang process costing and mahirap. Pero through time, through practice, no? Through through concept, through understanding, through visualization, through my method siguro, sana nakatulong. Sana makatulong. Okay? So, yun lang po, no? Doon po nagtatapos ang process costing natin. And good luck! Good luck sa pag-aaral nito and sana madami kang natutunan. No? Thank you guys and subscribe if you want more. Bye-bye!